In the heart of Los Angeles, on a quiet summer night in 1994, a crime would unfold that shook America to its core. Two brutal murders, one celebrity suspect, and a courtroom spectacle that captured the world's attention. This is the story of OJ Simpson, a man adored on the football pitch, revered on screen, and forever linked to one of the most infamous trials in history. June 12, 1994, Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman were found slain outside Nicole's Brentwood home. The scene was grisly. Blood pooled on the walkway. Nicole had been stabbed multiple times. So had Ron. The brutality was shocking. Within hours, suspicion pointed to her ex-husband, OJ Simpson. But why? 5 days later, Simpson was due to turn himself in, but instead he vanished. What followed became one of the most surreal moments in live television history. A slow-speed chase across the Los Angeles freeways inside a white Ford Bronco. Simpson had a gun to his own head, driven by friend Al Cowlings. Millions watched, terrified. What unfolded next was far more than a legal proceeding. It was theater. The people of the state of California versus Renthal James Simpson began on January 24, 1995. Lead prosecutor Marsha Clark built a case around a DNA of evidence. Blood traces linked Simpson to the crime scene, but Simpson's dream team of defense, including Johnny Cochran, Robert Shapiro, and F. Lee Bailey, mounted an aggressive counterattack. They questioned police procedures, pointed to alleged racism in the LAPD, and spotlighted Detective Mark Furham's use of racial slurs. Then came the moment that shifted public perception. OJ struggling to fit a pair of gloves believed to be worn during the crime. Cochran famously declared, "If it doesn't fit, you must acquit." After 9 months of testimony and deliberation, the jury reached its decision. On October 3, 1995, OJ Simpson was found not guilty of both murders. The announcement sent shockwaves across the country. Reactions fell starkly along racial and cultural lines. For many, justice had failed. For others, it was a vindication in a deeply flawed system. Though he was acquitted in criminal court, Simpson faced a civil trial in 1997. He was found liable for the wrongful deaths of Nicole and Ron and ordered to pay $33.5 million to their families. Years later, Simpson would again find himself behind bars for a separate crime involving armed robbery in Las Vegas. He served 9 years before being released in 2017. The O.J. Simpson case remains a defining moment in American legal history, not merely for its verdict, but for what it revealed: the power of celebrity, the impact of race, the role of media. It wasn't just about who did it, it's about who Americans are. And nearly 3 decades later, the echoes of that courtroom still reverberate through the culture and conscience of a nation.